Hey everybody, welcome back to the garage. 3 in 1 day. What can I say? Enjoying the Bing's favorite. Nice smaller bowl on this pipe. I like it. It's about a half an hour smoke, which is perfect for tonight. Prince Albert. Been smoking the OTCs all day, which is fantastic. I enjoy them. I want to give you another 80's story. And for those of you that were able to catch the Weldon's incident, this one will follow right along. I'm going to try to connect a lot of these. You will see over time that I was the brunt of many a joke, or the stooge, or the dummy. I mean, whatever, however you want to cut it. Anyhow, the year must have been 1988. 16 years old. You know, a lot of the football players, a lot of the kids at school dipped chewing tobacco. In Ohio, it was a big thing. A lot of my friends that dipped in, some of them still dip now. Just grape juice and Sprite tonight. Fantastic. Nothing crazy. But anyhow, we had been out and just doing what we do at 16. So with my friend Travis and my friend Brian. He'll be a common theme in a lot of these videos. We were at McDonald's, you know, pounded down a couple Big Macs, a large fry, large Coke, you know, things you do. Chasing the girls. Well, we get uptown to Millersport. And again, I got to frame this up for you. Millersport is a one-stoplight town. One stoplight. There's a bank, there's a post office, there's a pharmacy, there's a few restaurants now. There used to only be one. A gas station, used to be two of those. Now there's one. And that is about downtown Millersport, other than houses. Oh, there's a real nice doctor's office. So that's really grown over the years. Fantastic. And there's a hardware store. Okay, so there's a few more things that I let on. So you get the picture. It's a small town. And a pizza store. That's where we were this day. So, picked up the weird gurgle on this. I don't know if you can hear that. It sounds horrible. It's not really a gurgle. I don't know what's going on. I'm just trying to get the laughing smoked. So anyway, we're setting up town. Had a good meal. Hearty meal. And my buddy Travis was a dipper. He partook in the tobacco. So Brian and I thought this might be a good day as any to try it. Summertime, beautiful. It was a hot day, probably pushing 90, really warm, gorgeous outside. Probably early to mid-afternoon, about that 3 o'clock time frame, you know. So the heat's just hitting its peak about 2, and it's starting to come down a little bit. Well, Travis dipped Skoal long cut natural. So that's what we had. I knew I didn't want Copenhagen and some of that other crap. It was just too fine cut and nasty. And here I was, a chewing tobacco snuff virgin, so I'm not going to put something like Copenhagen in my mouth. But Skoal long cut, you know, it doesn't sound bad to a 16-year-old kid. It's long cut, easier to handle. That's how it's marketed. Easier to control in your mouth. Well, maybe. Travis offers us both a dip, so we try it. We take a hearty dip, 3-finger, 2-finger and a thumb, big dip. And, you know, that's what we were told to do. It's normal size, I guess. Found out later in life that's not really a normal size dip. But anyways, sorry I have to keep relating. We got our dip. We got it in. We're feeling good. Feeling good. Feeling like men. You know, here we are. Just mouthful of tobacco. Hot summer day. Belly full of McDonald's. Life was good. Life was good. You know, waiting for the evening. Cars will start cruising through town. Again, start chasing the girls and saying, hey. You know, about 3 to 4 minutes into this experiment, I realized something was wrong. Something was very wrong. For whatever reason, I was having trouble seeing straight. The dizziness set in. You know, I thought, well, maybe I'm having some kind of a heat-related event here. You know, we'd been at football practice that day. And maybe it's heat-related. Maybe I ate too much McDonald's. It kept getting worse and worse and worse until the point where I couldn't take it anymore. So I stand up and literally lose my lunch all over the sidewalk. Downtown Millersport, Ohio. Everywhere. Just brutal. Brutal. The velocity that this came from my stomach was of great concern. I had never experienced something like that before. If you walk downtown Millersport in front of the pizza shop, it's now known as Roxy's Pizza. If you look really, really close, you can still see some little pieces of French fry and some little chunks of pickle and sesame seeds from the bun embedded in the concrete to this day. I kid you not. Go check it out. Look, you will find it. Needless to say, that was what you would assume was my first and last time with smokeless tobacco. Nope. Wrong. The next try was about 5 years later, and that's a story for another day. That would have been cherry Skoal because I thought cherry would be much, much more easier on me than straight ever was. Or natural. I forget what it was called. I think it was straight. Long cut straight. That's what Travis dipped. So that's a story for another day. But I just wanted to share with you the Skoal long cut debacle of 1988. Hopefully you're enjoying this series. More to come. More to come. Love to hear your experiences. Again, Brian was involved. I really don't know what happened to Brian. I think he was sick. I kind of blacked out, and I don't remember going home. I don't know what happened. I don't know if they found me on the side of the road or what, but I was sick, like sick for a while. So I remember up to the incident, but after the incident, you know, people say they black out when they drink too much. Well, this may have been the only time in my life I ever blacked out. I'm pretty sure I did. And that was bad. Really bad. But if you have a similar story, drop it below deck. Let me know. Damn, Brian. Always involved in something. Wishing you all the blessings in the world. Pay it forward, everybody. Take care of each other. We'll catch you next time.